Hey everyone, I'm Alexis the Egoqueen. Love me, and I do. Anyway, today, he's taller, like way taller. Today we are playing Custodes versus Necrons. So you got your Necron Dynasty. Let's hear a little bit about it. You have fluff?
No, I don't have any fluff.
We gotta fix that.
I figure I should finish getting the paint on it first, then I can get a story.
Fair.
But I'm halfway there.
Fair. But it's 2,000 points of, what are we doing? We're doing Dawn of War deployment with Secure and Control. So 6 objectives, tactical objective every turn. Let's see if the Necrons have maneuverability.
These ones should, yes.
Ooh.
Definitely should have it in this list.
Alright, let's take a look at the armies and deployment. Okay, 2,000 points of Custodes with Imperial Knight Ally. The Knight Ally is House Raven, so it doesn't get the benefits from House Raven, it just gets the title, so it does get the stratagem. Leading this force, we have 2 shield captains in Aloris Terminator armor. They are armed with the Castellan Axe. This one is the Warlord, he has Eagle Eye. This one has an additional relic, so he has the, let's see what it's called, the Praetorian Plate. So that way if if this guy gets into a fight, he can teleport next to him. Then we have 3 guard squads. We have 1 shield, 2 spears, 1 shield, 2 spears, 2 shields, 2 spears. Then we have jet bikes. We have 6 Dawn Eagle jet bikes with hurricane bolters. Then we have a unit of 3 Sisters of Silence with Dawn Eagle jet bikes. They're just these guys, but I like calling them the Sisters of Silence because GW will never take away my ability to mix these two. They have hurricane bolters and the lances. Then the Knight Gallant has a fist, chainsword, stormbolt, heavy stubber, and that's it. So that is 2,000 points of Custodes. Warlord trait for this army is Superior Creation. That's on him, sorry. He's the Warlord. 2,000 points of Necrons. What am I facing?
We got Emotech with the Hyperlogic Stratagem. We have the Illuminator. Also, we have a Overlord on Barge. The Barge will have the Lightning Field Relic. 2 units of Warriors. 1 unit of Immortals with God's Rifles. 10 Death Marks. A Stalker with Heat Ray. Transcendent Catan with Time's Arrow and Transdimensional Thunderbolt. We have the Nightbringer with Antimatter Meteor and Cosmic Fire. 1 Destroyer Lord with Warsight. And 3 different units of Scarabs and a Novak.
Okay,
the primary detachment is Sotek.
Alright, so how many command points is this?
We will have 9 total.
9 total, nice. Alright, that is a spooky, scary skeleton army. Objectives have been placed for this army. We have 1 here, 4 here, 5 here, 6 there, 3 there, and 2 over here. We are playing on a Necron world. This tomb has finally awoken and the Custodes have been sent in to deal with them. This is a threat to the Imperium, and it must be purged. Oh yeah, these have to be a foot apart, so just make sure that they are. If not, we'll just move this one back to like there. Okay. Now let's get to deployment. So deployment, we have guard and jet bikes intermingled all throughout here to maximize the effectiveness of the two shield captains, which the shield captain is here and here. These guys are a little bit forward because of wobbly model syndrome. They're back here. Galleant is here, or Crusader, I can't remember. This knight, the close combat knight, is here. And we're just ready over here for moving up turn 1. To counter my deployment, we have the...
Immortals?
Not the Immortals. What is that thing called? Command Barge. Command Barge.
Command Barge?
Command Barge, Nightbringer, and Immortals there. That should be enough to deal with 1 or 2 squads of these. Then we have the blob of warriors back there for backfield objective. So they're probably going to move up to there and hold that forever. With these guys on objective 3, we have the Heat Ray Walker right there. Now that I'm actually worried about because that's dangerous. I know what Meltaguns do. You get the Scythe over here to deal with these as they come in, and you have a Scarab screen around them. So, I finished deploying first. I get +1. We're going to go with this dice, which was given to me by a fan. And here we go. I got a 4, you got a 2. Roll to see if you seize. Don't do it because stealing is wrong. Every single time I say that. Every time.
Excellent.
Necrons, turn 1. So what is your objective for turn 1? Well, objective card.
How many do I get?
Just 1. We go up by the turn number.
Number 1? Objective 6, which I'm already sitting on.
Oh, that
makes it
done. Alright, now I'll get back to you after movement phase. Movement phase. We got a bunch of stuff that shifted around, but we have some special rules going on. So would you like to explain those real quick?
The Illuminator has a master mechanical augmentation. I can pick a unit within 1 inch of them, roll a d3 to either increase the strength, toughness, or ballistics skill by 1.
And is that the entire game?
Entire game.
Alright, and is that a once a turn ability or just
yes.
once?
Once a turn. So he's going to upgrade the leading unit first.
Okay.
On a 3, they get +1 BS.
Okay, nice. So they're hitting on 2s. Alright. So we got a bunch of advances over here. These guys advanced 4 inches. The Satan advanced 1 inch. Over here, they all advanced 4 inches. He advanced 4 inches. They advanced 4 inches. He did not advance. 2 inches here, 5 inches here, 2 inches there, 2 inches there. All advanced up, getting around to try to flank me on this side. It's a good move. So we're going to see how this plays off. Now you do have some command barge abilities and commander abilities.
The Overlord and Command Barge gives Wave of Command to the Immortals, which is +1 to advance, +1 to charge, and +1 to hit.
Okay.
Emotech, the Stormlord, being the Overlord he is, can do it twice a turn for my will be done. So same thing on both units of warriors. +1 to advance, +1 to charge, and +1 to hit.
Very nice. Now we move into Psychic phase. Do you have Psychic phase? Okay. Well, I didn't know if the Satan actually activated in the psychic powers.
Activates.
No, not activating psychic powers, but activated in the psychic phase.
I believe it's either at the end of each movement phase. So
Oh, okay.
right now with the rest of my special abilities.
So yeah, it is a psychic phase, sort of.
Sort of.
All right.
Fervently denied.
Oh, that's nice.
Not Deceive Nightbringer, we'll do Antimatter Meteorite within
And
24 inches.
so we know that this unit and this unit are within 24.
So it's the closest visible.
So that would be this one.
On a 2-up, I do D3 mortal wounds.
Don't do that. It's rude.
It's very rude, and it's glorious to be rude.
So D3
D3 mortal wounds.
for 2. So it drops a custodian to 1 wound.
Now, the Transcendent has Transdimensional Thunderbolt. Pick a visible enemy unit within 24 inches and roll a d6.
Okay, so which one first? This one or this one?
We'll do the bikes.
Okay. It works.
D6. On a 4+, you suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So D3 mortal wounds on the bike.
That is 3 mortal wounds on a bike, dropping a biker down to 1 wound.
And now on a 6, every unit within 3 inches. No, on a 4-up, every unit within 3 inches also gets hit.
Okay, roll it.
And will only suffer 1 mortal wound. So, are these 2 separate units?
This is 1 unit. This is another. So do this unit first.
Unit on the right first. Nothing.
No. The unit on the left. No.
Nothing. And the knight.
Oh yeah, the knight is actually in this army.
On a 4-up, he suffers 1 mortal wound.
All right. But at the end of the movement phase, this thing's down to 23 wounds. This guy's down to 1 wound, and this custodian is down to 1 wound, not move. And we are done with the movement phase. Psychic phase over. Shooting phase. Where do you want to start?
We will always start with Stalker, because he allows a reroll of 1s for whoever targets the same unit as he targets.
Very nice. So his very large multi-gun going into...
Bikers?
Don't do that. That's rude.
It's rude, but they're the quickest, so they have to die first.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so on a 3+, I believe.
Negative. It's a heavy weapon, and he moved, so it's -1.
Okay.
And since he is a Triarch, he does not share dynasty traits. So hitting on 4-ups.
Okay.
2 shots.
1 hit.
Strength 8, AP -4.
So wounding on 3s. That is a wound for our info save for being custodians. I am going to spend a command point to reroll that because I don't want that biker to die. And down to 7 command points, and the biker is dead. All right, next unit.
We have 12 warriors firing at the same unit.
And now you get the rerolls, right?
Correct.
Okay, so hitting on 2s or rerolls. All right, so we got 12 shots, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
They advance.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
So it drops to a 3-up.
And they can't reroll 2s.
But they get +1.
Oh, wow.
From Wave of Command.
That's a lot of rules to keep track of.
It gets a little tricky.
Okay, so what do you need to hit?
So, hitting on a 2-up because they've been upgraded.
Okay.
Advancing, it goes to 3-up. So on a 3-up, I reroll 1s.
Okay.
And then the 2s all become 3-ups because of Wave of Command.
All right. Perfect. Wounding on 5s. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds.
Correct. Nope.
Nope, 3 wounds. AP -1, so 3 saves on 3-up. That is 2 and 1 wound. So we're doing the Illuminator with his crazy las cannon ability. Or gun.
Strength 8, AP -4, D6 damage.
So that's a miss.
A miss.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s from...
Yeah, because you're shooting the bikers, right?
Correct.
Okay,
So rerolling
reroll it.
1s.
And that's a 1. We got 9 Gauss Blasters hitting on 2s, essentially, because 2s become 3s because of Wave of Command.
Correct. But they also advance, and their BS hasn't been improved though.
Oh, okay, so 2s are missing.
2s are still missing. Hitting on 3s.
That's a good amount of misses. Toughness 6, so 5 up. That is 1, 2 wounds.
2 wounds at -2 armor.
-2, so my save can never get worse than a 4-up. That is a double 1. That is terrific. So, all right, so a biker is down to 2 wounds. Okay. And with that, we end this turn. So you do score 1 objective, but you did not score first strike. So moving on to Custodians, turn 1, we have defend objective 6, which is... Get that one. All right, I'm discarding it. End of movement phase. Custodians ran up 5 inches. This thing moved up 12 inches. These guys moved their 14 inches. These guys advanced 2 inches. The shield captain advanced 2 inches. So 8 inches in total, getting them across the board. Shield captain advanced 5. These guys advanced 5. All the jet bikes moved up. So we're getting ready for that assault plus all of the shots. So we're going to go into shooting phase on turn 1. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take 24 shots into this warrior squad. So here's the first 12, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 4 1s so far. And we get 2 more 1s, that's 10 hits. And wounding on 4s. That is 2 wounds on the first one. So let's keep tabs over here. That was very below average. 12 more shots. All of these hit except 1. Re-rolled it into a 6. Wounding on 4s. That is very below average. We have a total of 5, 7. 7 armor saves of 4 plus they have, right? Okay, if you would roll them over here just so we can see them on camera. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4 down.
First row.
Yep. Next up, the shield captain, who is right here. We just wobbled and modeled him back. Is going to shoot into them, D3 shots with his grenade launcher. 1 shot, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. That is a hit, 4 up to wound, and that is a cock dice. That is a wound, AP minus 3, so no save. So one guy just dies. Over here, we're going to do the grenade launcher into them. That is 1 shot. That is not a hit because he advanced. Okay. Next up, we're going to move to the jet bikes back here. Going to rapid fire into them. So that's going to be a buttload of attacks. They are all within rapid fire range. So 12, 24, 36 shots into them. Here's the first 12. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling. That is a cock dice. So we have all but 1. Then rolling to wounds. That was a drop dice. That does not count. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did bounce the dice on top of that. The next wave of 12 dice. That is 2 misses. That is all but 1. 11 hits. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. So that is 16. And then we'll do the final wave. That is all but 1 hit. All hit. Wounding on 4s. So 16, 17, 18, 19, that was not a 6, 20, 21. 21 in total. 3 up armor save. And oh wow, these spread quite a bit.
2, 3, 4, 6 die.
Reroll these 2 for being cocked. 7 die.
7 die.
All right. So that is 7 out of that group of 10 so far.
Group of 9.
You grouped them at 9?
I needed an extra 17 points.
Okay.
So I had to lose a
Next
guy.
Hurricane Bolters will all shoot into them just to finish them off. I'm actually going to... Two of the jet bikes are going to shoot the remaining 2 guys. The other jet bike is going to shoot the Satan. So the one shooting the Satan is 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hitting on 2s. All but 1. Rerolled into a 1. Wounding on 5s more than likely. That is not that good. That is 2. He is toughness.
Him?
Yep. I'm assuming toughness 7, so yeah, I needed 5s. 2 saves.
2 saves on a 4-up invul.
Okay. That is both success. The first wave of 12 shots at the dude guys. Rerolling 1s. All hit. Wounding on 4s. That is 3, 5. Okay, 6, 7 out of the first volley.
Okay, so you can hit up to 1 hit or up to 4 hits or whatever. And then these have skulls, so you're doing
Okay, all hit. And 4 is to wound again. So we're up to 7 wounds, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 wounds in total. No, yep, 3 up armor save, and there's 1, 2.
1, 2.
So that unit is destroyed, and that is first strike. And with that, we move into the assault phase. First up, this Custodian jet bike squad is going to charge them and that. So let's see if they make it with the charge distance. 5 inches should definitely make it. Overwatching, hitting on 6s, re-rolling 1s.
That does not apply?
Oh, it does not?
Only applies in the shooting phase.
Okay, so you got 2 hits. Yep, just 2 hits. Needing 5s to wound. No wounds. Now you have the flamethrower from that thing.
D6.
That is 1 hit.
Needing
Probably a 5.
5 still.
That is a 2. Balance the dice on it, see if it balances.
Yep.
Yep, okay.
All the Overwatch phase.
Next up, the Imperial Knight is going to charge into them. There is no Overwatch for this. And that is a 6-inch charge, which is not going to make it a 10-inch charge. So no matter, even if I hypothetically re-rolled this, oh, he would have made it with a re-roll. I hate when I do hypotheticals.
It's always disappointing.
Okay, charging the Satan Shard with the jet bikes. We have 5 inches, which is not enough. Of death.
6 shots.
3 shots, hitting on 6s. That is no hits. I'm going to spend a command point to re-roll this 2 into a 4, 5, 6, 7, which makes them in.
On a 5 up, I can steal the command point.
Yep, but this is the only one you can get this battle round.
Hey,
You do?
Up to 11.
Okay, so they're going to go ahead and go on into him.
He's going to heroically intervene.
Okay. These girls are going to charge him. That is 11. They make it. Even if you didn't, they would have made it.
Right?
This is what all of the combat looks before we fight. We have 6 jet bikes engaged into those 2 different units. We have the 2 in here that are more than likely just going to punch that to death. So it really depends on what we do here first. And you have an ability?
Lightning field at the start of the fight phase. I can damage everyone within 1 inch, all enemies within 1 inch. On a 4 up, they take
A mortal wound, I'm assuming, for it. This unit gets a mortal wound. They do not. And the boys?
Per model basis.
Oh, it's per model? Okay, next one. No? Just roll for both of them.
It's just the one within 1 inch.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nope.
All right, useful ability.
Each fight phase.
Ooh, each fight phase? Okay, I like that. So we're going to do the Custodians over here, the jet bikes, the sisters into that. Quick correction, it was per unit, so it was only the 2 units. So we have 12 attacks with the jet bikes over here into that. I do apologize again, we are at Valhalla, so it is very loud. Hitting on 2s. That's everything. I drop the dice. Wounding on 3s. Re-rolling all fails, which is just 2 of them, which rolled into 11 wounds. AP minus 3. 4 up invo. That is 4, 5 going through.
How much damage each?
D3, so you got to check if you ignore these with quantum shielding. Do you ignore quantum shielding in close combat? It is even in close combat, so the first one is 2, see if you ignore it.
On a 1? Nope.
No. Next one is 3.
On a 2 or a 1?
No. Next one is a 1, which I don't think you can ignore.
Nope.
Next one is a 3.
There
Oh, you do? And the last one is a 1. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to it.
He's down to 1 wound.
Down to a wound. Next up, we're going to do the jet bikes into the Nightbringer. So we have 12 attacks, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hitting on 2s, because we're custodians, and we're amazing at everything. No rerolls, because, well, to hit, we're out of range of the shield captain. Rerolling to wound, wounding on 3s. That is a cock dice. Okay, rerolling. Quick correction, it is on 4s, so I reroll these 3 also. And while we're doing that, we'll just check if that one is not balanced. So that is also a reroll. Okay, so we have 3, 6, 7, 8 wounds at him. 8 saves of 4 up. And that is 2, 3, 4 go through. So does he have quantum shielding?
No.
Okay, 4d3. We have 3, 6, 9, 10.
He's dead.
He dies.
On a 4 up, he blows up.
I don't like that sort of thing. Things blow up in my face all the time. Just don't get it in my hair.
It's gonna get in your hair.
You got it in my hair. D3 mortal wounds instantly gives that guy. On these guys, does he explode?
He might.
He does not.
2 more. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that was not the explode result?
I'm not sure if he blows up.
Oh, okay, so 2 mortal wounds on them, drops them down to 2. So we'll put that on a 2 on this squad. That is also a 2. So this squad drops to 2 as well. And he is gone. On a 6, he can explode as well. Okay, good. That was a 2. And was that your warlord, or is he your warlord?
Emotech is my warlord.
Okay. So we are going to move 3 inches, being within 1 inch of that objective, or 3 inches of that objective. Just jumping down here. So we got 2 wounds on this one, 2 wounds on this one. And now we have this fight over here. So we have 8 attacks. 4, 8. These are all going to go up against this stalker, because I don't like stalkers. They scare me. Like, I've had a few in my time. It's really spooky.
That is terrible.
It is also terrifying when they show up at your door. Toughness of that thing is toughness 6, so we do get to wound on 3s, re-rolling because of first turn of combat. That is 3, 6, 7, 8 wounds on it at -3, so does it get an armor save? Armor save, needing to make 8 of them.
6 up.
He does not make any.
None.
All right, so he does have quantum shielding though, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we have to do these one at a time. The first one does 3.
Alright, so 1 or 2. Look at
It ignored. Second one does 2.
On a 1. Nope.
All right, so that's 2 damage. Next one does 3.
1 or 2.
That is cocked. Reroll that. Okay. Here, I'll just roll these over here so I catch all of them. Next one is 2.
Nope.
All right. So that is... The next one does 2. Reroll that for being cocked. So that is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds so far. 9, which you can't ignore. 2. You ignore it. And the last one, that's cocked. That is not, that's 3. 1 or 2.
I'm going to use a command point to reroll that.
Okay.
Nope.
No, he dies. Does he explode?
On a 6 up.
Okay, good. Good. So with that, we destroyed the Triox Stalker, the guy in the baby carrier, and the Nightbringer, because he was spooky. We fear nothing, not even death. And now we move on to Necron's turn 2. We are keeping our objective because, well, I can hold it now. So your objectives for this turn, you draw 2 of them. We have Secure Objective 5 and Endless Legion. What is Endless Legion?
While the tactical objective is active, keep a tally of the total number of successful reanimation protocol rolls you make. Score 1 victory point when I reach 10.
Ooh. And 5 is Right here. That's going to be a tough one. End of movement phase. Satan moved up. These guys moved over slightly. These guys all moved back?
They advanced that many to the rear.
Wow. Huh. Oh, we also did have some reanimation protocols. 3 came back for the warrior squad, and they did pass morale. We just forgot to film it. He did spend the 2 command points to pass automatically. Over here, these guys came in from reserve. Probably going to kill him. They have the sniper roll, right?
Correct.
Okay, they're going to probably kill him. He doesn't have wounds on him, does he? No.
He should have.
Yeah, that was his advance. Okay. So, shooting psychic phase.
End of movement phase. He's going to augment this unit.
Okay, D3 to see what he does. That is a
He
1.
augments their strength. They're now strength 5.
All right.
So when they eventually get in combat,
Alrighty.
both of them have my will be done. He's going to use his
Transdimensional Thunderbolt. Transdimensional Thunderbolt into them.
on a 4-up.
He does not get it. That's so weird that he just doesn't get abilities. It seems a bit odd. Like he should just auto get that.
The transdimensional thunderbolt.
No, like one of the abilities automatically. Anyway, that's me just nitpicking the codex.
It's their version of Necron's psychic powers.
Yeah,
Just like
fair
Bell's
enough.
psychic powers. He does have other abilities. His fractured personality. I rolled a 2 and a 5, so he does have a +1 to his invul save, and he does reroll the wound in the fight phase.
Ooh, so he is actually pretty good.
So he will hopefully tear some things up.
Okay. Sweet deal. So, moving after that, we have shooting phase. Do you want to start over here and do this shot?
Yes.
Okay. We have 10 of these guys shooting into my warlord.
Rapid fire.
Oh, I did spend a command point before the game. He does have Victor of the Blood game. So I am down to 5 command points. That was my bad. I always do that. Alright,
20 shots, hitting on 3s.
Ooh. Rolling into wound. These wound on a 4-up, I'm assuming?
He's toughness 5,
Toughness 5.
so wounding on 5s.
Okay. Alright. Needing 5s. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's 3 mortal wounds.
And 2 armor saves.
3 5-ups to ignore damage for superior creation. I fail all 3 of them. I'm going to use his other ability to reroll one of these. And I still fail.
And then the 5 armor saves.
Then 5 2-up armor saves. And takes no damage from that. So he takes 3 wounds. He is down to 4 wounds. So that's pretty effective. Next round you should be able to kill him if these guys all don't charge them. Next shooting we have.
We'll start with the lance from Ceres into the 2 bikes.
Okay. That's the crazy las cannon, correct?
Correct.
Okay, let's see if it hits. 1 shot hitting on 3s.
Misses.
He has not hit anything yet.
Just like any single las can anyways. Doesn't ever work on anything. We have the Staff of Light on Emo Tech. Same
3
target.
shots hitting on 2s. That is 2 hits. Does he re-roll anything for being a lord?
Negative.
Wow, really? Weird.
Necron Lords give My Will Be Done, which improves the troops.
Oh, okay,
one
fine.
unit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The regular Lord allows you to re-roll to wound 1.
Okay, so rolling to wound, needing
Strength 6.
needing 5.
Toughness 6.
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7 on those bikes.
Yeah, they're ridiculous. Or toughness 6. I'm down. I was looking at the shield captain's wounds. So that is 1 wound. They have only a toughness of 6. 4-up invo. They take it.
2 damage.
Yeah, down to 2. Next up, we have the 12 warriors shooting at the jet bikes. They are in rapid fire range for the most part. Back 3 are outside of rapid fire range, so it's still a lot of shots coming in on them.
21 shots total.
Holy cow. Okay.
They have their weapons are assault because they advance. Oh, that's a good reminder. Never mind. There's only 12 shots because of their dynasty trait. Their rapid fire weapons become assault weapons when they advance, and they did advance.
Oh, makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Okay, so we might have gotten that wrong earlier on
So
in the
12
game.
shots, hitting on 3s,
If we did get that wrong early on in the game, I do apologize. I'm still learning the Necron Codex as well, so... Alright, let's roll them up. The 2s become 3s, so it looks like everything but that one hit.
No, they hit on 4s because they advanced, but my will be done turns all 3s into 4s, so essentially we're hitting on 3s.
Gotcha, so yeah. Needing 5s to wound. We got, wow, we got 2? 2.
Just the 2.
Alrighty, AP minus. They're getting a 2 up because they are on cover. And they both make it with a 5 and 6. End of shooting phase. Now we go on to assault phase. I think that Satan wants to charge.
Yes, the Satan will charge here.
Do you want to charge anything else in before to protect him from the overwatching hurricane bolters?
I got nothing else to charge in with.
Okay.
They fell back and everyone else is too far away.
Alrighty, so I'm going to do the Overwatch off camera because this is a lot of shots. All the Overwatch did absolutely nothing. 4-inch charge. You get it with a... Wow. Do you want to just like go right here?
No. Let's
Okay.
slide right
Are there any other charges being declared?
Yes. We will start with the Destroyer Lord.
Into them?
Into them.
Alright, just roll your charges since I'll do the Overwatch off camera. Do you want a command
I'm going
point?
to have to command point reroll that.
Okay, down to 7.
7. Warlord
Reroll.
trait, I can get 1 on a 5 back.
Yep. And this is the first time this battle round.
Correct.
And re-rolling one of them.
Medium machine gun is...
Oh no, no, 4, you do make it.
3 inches.
I think you make it. That should be enough to be within 1 inch.
Right.
Especially considering he's supposed to be right here.
Alright, so he's in.
Okay, I'm going to do my Overwatch. Overwatch did absolutely nothing. Now the Scarabs are going to declare a charge.
5 inches, straight line there.
Yep. Re-roll that 2 because it is cocked.
You would try and grab the...
You do make it. You made it regardless, I just wanted to see.
No, we're like...
That I got to reroll.
That's what it looks like after that assault. One of the Scarabs fell over, which is funny.
These 3 will charge the Knight. These 3 will charge these Custodes.
All of the Overwatch did absolutely nothing.
First unit into the Knight.
Hey, he makes it.
Got a 5.
If I advance and I'm still in
There we go.
Next unit into the Custodes.
They make it as well.
Yes, that is the best. You know what?
Purposely made it so you didn't base him.
We can even shoot. They could get...
That way you can continue moving.
Right.
Alright, where do you want to start with your close combat?
Advance.
You can interrupt.
Yes, I
So-
can.
We will start with... We'll start with the Destroyer Lord.
Okay, I'm going to spend 2 command points and interrupt. I'm just doing this on camera just so it's easier. So this way, once this combat is resolved, these guys will attack this.
On a 5 up, I can steal...
Yep, because it is the
I
battle
don't.
round still.
And now let's watch this team.
So on a 5 up, you do not. Destroyer Lord here now.
4 attacks with the War Scythe.
Hitting on 2s, I'm assuming.
Hitting on 3s. But he does reroll to hit because
Okay.
of Novak.
Rerolling that 1. That is 4 hits. That's good. It was good. It was flat. Flat enough.
Strength 8.
Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s because he's a
That is
Destroyer
3
Lord.
wounds. 4 wounds in those. That is 2 fail. And how much damage are they
2
abused?
damage each.
Yeah, we'll just trade this over here and kill this guy. So, this guy died.
I hit the tank. You hit him.
Now we move on over here. 8 attacks against that. 12 attacks against that. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls. Strength 7.
Wounding on 4s.
Yep. That is
Alright, I'm going to not push and just go forward.
7 wounds.
So,
3 up invul save because of his fractured personality.
Nice. Reroll those 2.
jump off the balcony now.
That is 4 failures.
Have I spent a command point to reroll yet?
I don't believe so.
The absolute most garbage. That's
Down to 6 command points.
Let me see if I can regain 1.
the actual was it won't do it.
Still no
No.
regaining.
Reroll one of those. Alright, so 3d3 damage. We have 3, 4, 5, 6. How many wounds do they have?
They sit at, I believe, 8 wounds.
We will go down 2 command points and re-roll this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's down to 1 wound.
Down to a wound. Okay. And we'll do this fighting off camera just because it's simple. 4 attacks.
Hitting on 2s.
That is 4 hits.
He is strength 7.
Wounding on 4s.
I believe they're only toughness 6.
Toughness 6. Wounding on 3s. Yes, you are correct. That is 4.
wounds. At AP minus 4. D6 damage each.
Okay, so 4 up. That is 3 failures. That might kill all 3 of them. So the first one,
D6 damage.
it kills him. Second one, that is D3 you said?
D6 damage.
D6, so that kills him as well. And then the last one, 3. Do you want to comment? No, you can't.
The 4th one.
Okay, and the 4th one kills him.
Kills him.
Okay, so that is a jet bike unit destroyed.
And then he will consolidate an inch away.
An inch away. Okay, you're staying outside.
Correct.
Okay, so now we'll move on to this fighting. Okay, end of movement, end of assault phase. The scarabs were both destroyed. This moved up, this moved up. They dealt no damage here. In response, the Custodian dealt 1 damage there. So now we move into Space Marines. We move into Custodians, turn 2. We are going to still try to get Defend Objective 6. And they do have fly, so there is a fly unit. So, Scour the Sky, Defend Objective 6. Are we on turn 3? Or just turn 2? Yeah, turn 2. Yep. Okay. I'll get back to you after movement phase. And again, I apologize because of the background noise. It's Valhalla. Shield Captain moved up. Custodian Guards moved up over to deal with this threat. Jet Bike moved away. Probably going to shoot into him. These are probably going to shoot into them. He is probably going to assault what's left over here. And these guys are all going to shoot into them more than likely. So, let's get into shooting phase on turn 2. Where do we want to start? Let's do 12 shots into this Satan. 8 and 12. We have Sour Candy with us, as always. Hitting on 2s. Re-rolling nothing. Wounding on 5s. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. Holy cow. Statistics says you should die to this.
I should definitely die to this. I kind of hope he does. 3 up.
And he's dead.
He's dead. Alright. On a 4 up, he blows up.
Oh, duty cakes.
And I'm going to spend a command point to re-roll that.
Okay, roll it up. Oh,
On a 5 up, I get the command point back.
Yep, for this battle round.
Nope.
That has not worked yet.
Not yet.
Okay, so that Satan Shard is destroyed. Next up, we're going to do the Custodian Jet Bikes into the Warriors back here. We have 36 shots. Re-rolling nothing to hit. Grabbing this. Wounding on 4s. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 wounds. So 1 jet bike wound is on 4 ups. Reroll this one.
Only 3 survive.
Oh no, that's a lot. It's 9.
So many dead.
So we're down to 1 warrior. Sword over here is going to shoot into that guy. The rest of them are going to shoot into there. The sword hits twice. Wounds once. 1, just normal.
4 up.
Kills him. There it is. So that unit has been destroyed. The rest of the light fire is probably going to go in over here, so I'll get back to you after all of that. To finish up the shooting phase, we have him shooting into them. D3 shots with his grenade launcher. That is 3 shots. Hitting on 2s. He is a shield captain. Apparently he forgot that he's a shield captain. Wounding on 4s, so that is 1 wound at AP minus 3. One just dies, doesn't he?
6 up.
Okay.
Nope, 1 just dies.
Alrighty. Then he has his Castellan Axe, which gets 1 hit, 2 hits, and 2 wounds, AP minus 1.
4 up. 2 more.
2 more dead. Then we have a pistol from the sword. This entire unit's going to fire into them. So pistols first. There's a shield captain nearby. Apparently he doesn't like that shield captain. That is 1 wound at normal save.
3 up.
Reroll that. That's good. Then we have 4 shots from the spears. Re-rolling this because it's a 1. All hit. Wounding on 4s, that is 2 wounds. AP minus 1.
Save them both.
Good job. Alright, now we have charge phase. So, over here, the shield captain's going to charge in. He makes it.
If I had rolled 1 more, I'd have
7 guys.
And if nothing else, we'll just get the Overwatch in just a second. These guys are going to charge in. 5 inches, they make it.
Hitting on 6s.
Yep. That is 2 hits. Wounding on, looking for those 6s. But that is 1 wound.
1 wound.
He makes it.
Saves it.
Okay. Then we have the Imperial Knight charging in there. That is 6 inches. That is more than enough. These guys are going to charge into him. 4 inches is not enough. It might be enough. Can you check? No, definitely not.
Just by a hair, maybe.
Okay. Next squad of 4 is going to charge into him. They don't make it. Shield Captain needing a 12-inch charge. Does not make it. Yep, that's it. So we're going to go on to the Captain first. Hitting on 2s with the axe. That is all hits. Actually, wait, that was 2 2s. 1 second. So, wounding on 2s because of strength 8. That is 5 wounds at AP minus 3.
5 wounds on a 6 up.
You make 1, so 4 of them die. Next up, these guys are going to pile in and do their attacks. So we have 6 attacks from the spears, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, wounding on 3s, re-rolling that one for being cocked. That is 3 wounds at AP. That is 3 of them gone. And that is the unit. So they will go this way a little bit.
I'm going to interrupt with my Destroyer Lord.
Okay. So you're down to 3 command points.
Just get 1 back.
Do you get 1 back?
5 up. Yes.
You did it. Up to 4 command points. All right, how many attacks?
4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
All right.
Rerolling everything because of his dynasty code. Good.
Alrighty.
Strength 7, toughness 8, wounding on 5s. Nothing.
Oof. We are going to be using the fist, so hitting on 3s because I love this fist. That is 5 hits. Wounding on 2s. That is 3 wounds at AP minus a bazillion.
4 up.
Invo save. 2 goes through. Damage of pop. I think he died.
I think he did die.
Wow. I can't throw him, so he just dies. And we will consolidate a little bit beyond him. End of the fight phase.
I'm going to do Resurrection Protocols. On
Okay.
a 4-up, my Destroyer Lord can come back to life.
Okay.
So I go down to 3 command points.
And you can't get them back anymore?
Not this battle round.
No. So there's no point. So on a 4-up, you get him back?
He
does
comes back
come
to
back?
life.
And now he comes back outside of combat, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I will just walk past him.
Because it's at the end of phase. So you walk past him and he came back to life.
Yep.
Playing dead.
Okay, and that does it for Custodes, turn 2. Start of Necron turn. We still have 3 units on the board, 4 units on the board.
4 units. Discarding
Yep, oh yeah.
5.
I did get Scour the Sky, and I did defend Objective 6.
So I'm going to draw 2 objectives this time.
3, it's turn 3.
I'm still sitting on this one.
Okay,
I get Hold the Line. Score a victory point of at least 3 units completed within my deployment zone.
okay, you got it.
But no models in the zone. You got your guy in the zone.
Fair enough.
And behind enemy lines. 1 unit's in your deployment zone.
There's Spooky Spaghetti over here. Alright, so we'll get back to you after movement phase. On turn of movement phase, Necron Lord shifted over to here. And all of these guys shifted just a little bit. It looks like you're just going to pepper that Titan, aren't you?
Rapid fire range with my will be done. We'll see what happens.
Alright. Oh, did you get any guys back?
You haven't damaged this unit yet. Every other unit's been wiped out.
Okay. I'm mean. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's the downside.
Alright, so we have a bunch of shots coming in.
We have 1 shot with the
Wise
Illuminator. Come on, don't whiff on me. Dang it.
Command
And then
point?
we have... No command point here.
Okay.
We have the Staff of Light hitting on 2s,
All hit.
wounding on 5s.
That is 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
5 up.
AP minus 2, I believe.
Blocks 1, takes the other. So how much damage is that?
AP minus 3. Same 5 up. 2 damage each.
Okay, so he takes 2, so he's down to 21. Blackjack.
And then we have 12 warriors in rapid fire range.
24 shots.
Hitting on 3s with my will be done. Taking all the 2s to 3s.
Ooh, nice.
1 cocked. 1
Looking
miss.
for 6s. That is 3 6s that I see. Maybe 4? 4 6s.
4 6s.
Okay,
AP minus 1.
4 up. Takes 2. Down to 19. Destroyer Lord charging in. Here it comes, heavy stubber. Alright.
Got 1.
Nope.
Nope. Here we go. Charge range.
He makes it.
He makes it. Alright. 4 attacks. Hitting on... What did I say? Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s or rerolls.
Rerolling everything.
So reroll the 2. And 3 hits.
3 hits.
Looking for 5s.
5s.
Wow.
AP minus 4.
Okay. That goes right through him. So how much damage?
each.
So it's 6 damage. So it drops to 13. Okay. Now his attack. His attack back. He's gonna hit you with the fist. On 3s. On 2s. That is 5 invo saves.
On a 4 up. That's cocked.
Oh,
Yeah, he dead.
yeah, he's dead. Okay, so you are using a command point really quick for a stratagem really quickly for reanimation protocols. So down to 2. You don't get it back, unfortunately, because you gained 1 back this phase,
On a 4 up.
this turn.
Destroyer Lord comes back to life. Oh, never mind. Sorry, very last
Once
time.
per game?
Once per model.
Per model, okay.
Per model.
So that was the end of your turn. So now we go into Custodes with Imperial Knight Ally, turn 3. So objectives, we have Area Denial, Secure Objective 6, and Secure Objective 1. So ran everything over here to grab this objective, left him over there to grab that objective. Everything else moved over here. Going into shooting phase, we're going to take all the Hurricane Bolters and fire into the Warrior Squad. Alright, 36 shots, hitting on 2s. Re-rolling 1s. That was a 2. There's 2 more 1s in here. That is all hit. 4s to wounds. That is a lot.
That's like 1998 all over again.
18 armor saves of 4 up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the whole unit. Gone.
To Hurricane Bolters. End of shooting phase, we wiped out the Warrior Squad. Did a couple of wounds to the 4-leggy dude. And now we're going to go in for the charge. So the Knight's going to charge both of them. He makes it in. The bikes are going to charge. They make it in. These 3 are going to charge. They make it in. The next unit's going to charge. They do not make it in. Okay, so Overwatch.
The Illuminator's Lance.
I was really going to say, this is where it hits.
The Staff of Light.
Misses. Flamethrower.
And the Flamethrower. 1 hit.
Needing a 6? Or a 5?
Fails.
So, this guy gets in, these girls get in, and these 3 get in. And they declared both as their attack targets. Okay. So we're gonna slam Imhotep with the fist. Hitting on 3s. On 2s to wound, that's 1 wound.
A 4 up. He's
6
squished.
wounds. He gets smashed. 4, 8, 12. 12 shots. That was a 3 and 3. Re-rolling nothing. Wounding on 3s. Re-rolling all failed wounds. That is 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds.
Alright.
So, he's dead.
He's dead. I'm going to spend a command point. He may come back at the end of the round.
Alright, it's the end of the round, so that guy got smashed.
You smash this guy?
Yep.
He did?
And
Right?
on a 4-up?
4 up? No.
No.
One more command point to reroll that?
Okay, here it is.
That's
cocked.
That's cocked. Come on, quit bouncing.
No.
There's the game.
And that is the game. That was a really good one. This was a really enjoyable game. This is awesome. We're back at Nova. Well, not at Nova. Valhalla. I got this. Keep saying at Nova. I hate it. But yeah, be sure to check out this. Be sure to check out all the other battle reports on the channel. And if you're super awesome, check out my Patreon. Anyway, guys, I'm Alexis the Egoqueen. I love you guys. Bye.